Hello guys, NautoAis here, and this will be a follow-up on my amiibo get part 2, which I finally decided to get Riju Tulin and DK and Pauline from Bananza because let's just say that I had some discount resources. I did talk about that on a different video. The follow-up is, if you just heard on August the 1st, Nintendo of America announced that some of their Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 product will have a price hike $10 more. Yes, no surprise. Canada happened to them. Some other region even happened. And now, not only Microsoft, but Nintendo now hiking the prices on certain Switch product. Certain accessory from Switch 1 and Switch 2 will have a price hike. Alarmo is now going to be $120 rather than $100. Really? Oh my goodness. But the biggest one here to follow up for me is the even mentioned Select Amiibo. So in my previous video, I was hoping that the right price for these new Amiibos, the standard one would be $20. If you have two figure in an Amiibo stand, maybe $24. And if it's something a bit bigger, $30. Anything beyond $30, it's just bullshit. Well, because of the price hike, because of market condition, which everybody knows that it is not. It's what they call it, tariff. Yeah, so the people who have control of the country, you know what they did. So if this happened, it is what it is. I mean, people have to choose how the region goes, and this is what happened. Okay, I'm going to just leave to that one. I know, unfortunately, when people talk about tariff, it is going political. It is what it is. But anyway, going back on topic here is, what does it mean when they said select amiibo? So, newer amiibo's already out on 2025. In the long run, they're going to have a price hike. And like I said, Best Buy already doing their own self-discount. And apparently, credit to someone, this person went to a local Walmart and saw the Street Fighter Amiibo for $20 at the clearance aisle because nobody is buying them. Very expensive. And I said to myself, I'm out. It's getting too expensive. I'm done. I'm willing to pay $20 at least. $24, fine, whatever. The Legend of Zelda one, I said, you know what, $24, that's close enough. It's still bullshit. And now they're saying, yeah, we're going to raise the price more. I don't know how much more. What? Now the standard Amiibo is going to be, what, $40? And the bigger one's not going to be $50. And let me guess, the Guardian for Tears of the Kingdom that's supposed to be announced, that's going to be what, $60, $70? Or is it going to be $100 for that Amiibo? Because what? Oh, it's made in China because as of right now, Amiibos are still being made in China. And credit to somebody on Twitter, they said was, apparently the tariff there is 30% at China. So, I don't know. Don't know about it. So I was hoping that there's going to be some sort of fixes, but nah, Amiibo's done. Everything from Nintendo, to some extent, is probably going to be done. All suddenly now, physical games are going to be just going to have a price hike. I wouldn't be surprised at this point on, and that people probably going to be encouraged to just buy digitally. Again, I don't know right now. This is ridiculous to some extent, but it is what it is. This is what happened. It is what it is there. I mean, video games entertainment, it's not really a necessity, but it is just unfortunate that something you love with passion, it's now being destructive because of a political issue. Again, it is what it is. Yeah, it sucks. So anyway, before I close this, one more time for recap. Nintendo of America just announced starting August the 3rd, some of their Nintendo Switch product will have a price hike. As of right now, the Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch Online subscription are the same price. And yeah, so if you saw in my main channel, I did a short about, I decided to get a Switch 2. And of course, a little bit of a content about that one. Let's just say that I decided to get myself a Switch 2. And then out of nowhere, a friend of mine decided to get one also. And the funny part is, my friend actually got the pre-order when it first came out. So that was actually shocking. So it does mean something there, but that's a different story. And I just decided to return mine. That's really it. Didn't really open it. It was for funs and giggle. But for that fuss and giggle, I did say that because of the bundle limitation, because Mario Kart World for $50, yes, digital, whatever, it's better than $80. And I did say tariff. And that was supposed to be a joke video. I guess it's not a joke anymore to some extent, because I wouldn't be surprised if all suddenly by November 2025, and I hope not, suddenly, guess what? For the holiday, the Switch 2 is going to have a $50 price hike. And do you think family going to buy that for their kid? Yeah, so, yes, the bottom line is that me and my friend, surprisingly, this is the first console I bought it within weeks. This is within weeks. And like I said, my policy for console is I would at least wait 6 months to a year. But because in the back of my head about this tariff situation, and yes, to no surprise, sadly, me and my friend's instinct, we were right on the money. Oh my goodness. Again, right now it's not on the Switch 2, but I would not be surprised in the long run if it did. Again, so that's so funny that, yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy. It is becoming a reality. Amiibo, again, right now I'm just getting lucky because I have a certificate that I can use, either that or game, but I have too many games. Some of them is unopened. Different story there. And like I said, Best Buy had a $5 off for a while because they're just trying to get rid of them. Some people saw the newer Amiibo at clearance because they're just trying to get rid of them. That's what it is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised when push comes to shove allowed this retailer during Black Friday. Hey, Street Fighter 6 Amiibo are $10 off, $30. I mean, I'll buy it for that one just because I'm an Amiibo fan. But they might do a Black Friday sale. The tariff, definitely it sucks. However, and I did say this before, when game prices go very, very high, be patient about it. Because even Nintendo games, to some extent, are going down in price. It might not be Nintendo's decision. A lot of the retail, they're probably taking L's and, you know what, we got to move this product. Let's give a sale. Be patient about it. Unless you really want to play this at day one, be patient. Wait for sale, Black Friday. Heck, even in probably 2026, there's probably going to be just a surprise sale because they're just trying to make money, trying to move products. Be patient. That's all I can say. Just relax. Don't have a mentality, I got to play it at day one, unless you're doing it for streaming and you're getting returns. If you're just playing it for recreation reason, just be patient. Let's just see what happened there. That includes Amiibo. Because believe it or not, Amiibo do go on sale. Even the older ones, let's just say that. So I wouldn't be surprised if those newer Amiibo will have a sale during Black Friday, Christmas, and maybe somewhere in 2026 if they're not moving. So, yeah, it is kind of bullshit what Nintendo's doing. They're just trying to survive. But like I said, cause and effect. You put some product in a higher price, they'll go down really, really fast. Case in point, I just ordered, credit to Cheap Ass Gamer Mario 64, Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero was $20 for the PlayStation 5. Bought it. I mean, the game's not that good, but that what used to be in October 2024. It used to be $70. So a lot of these $70 games are going down in price really fast. Predicted it, and it happened. With that, I'll see you guys later.